Alright, so today I'm not racing, I'm not grinding, I'm not chasing records or doing some crazy challenge. I'm just driving. And honestly, that's where Vehicle Legends feels the most alive to me. When you're not stressed about winning, you start noticing all the stuff that makes the game fun in the first place. How the roads flow, how different cars feel, how the map has these little vibe spots that you never really pay attention to when you're just focused on speed. So here's the plan. I'm taking this car around the map, letting it breathe, listening to it, feeling the handling, checking how it looks in different lighting, and by the end of this video, I'm making a decision. Does this car stay in the garage, or is it getting replaced? Because let's be real, half the fun of this game isn't the races, it's the cars. And if you're watching this while chilling, eating, studying, or you've just got the video playing in the background, welcome. This is one of those videos. The vibe is steady, the driving is smooth, and the commentary is just here to keep you locked in. Okay, first question. Are you the type of player who builds cars to look clean, or do you build cars to look loud? Like, do you want your car to look like a showroom model, or do you want it to look like it just got struck by a rainbow? Because I swear, some builds I see in public servers, they're so chaotic that I respect it. I'm like, I would never do that, but I respect the confidence. Me personally, I always end up going back to clean builds. Not because loud builds are bad, loud builds can be sick, but because clean builds age better. Neon everywhere looks insane for one day, but 2 weeks later, it can feel like too much. A clean build? That stays clean. This car is one of those effortless builds. It doesn't scream for attention, but if you see it drive by, you notice it. It has presence without trying too hard. That's the sweet spot. And speaking of presence, listen to the engine for a second. Engine sound is such a big part of the experience, and people don't talk about it enough. Some cars sound like they're angry at the world, and it makes you drive like you're in a hurry. Other cars sound smooth, almost calm, and you start cruising without even realizing it. This one sits in the middle. It can be relaxed when you want it to be, but the moment you press down, it reminds you it's still quick. Here's a hot take that might annoy some people. Top speed is overrated. Like, don't get me wrong, going fast is fun. But if a car only feels good in a straight line, it's not that enjoyable long term. Acceleration, handling, braking, stability, that's what makes a car feel satisfying on the map. Anyone can go fast on a straight highway. The real fun is when you take corners clean. When you hit a curve and the car doesn't feel like it's fighting you. When you can actually control it, not just hang on for dear life. So tell me in the comments, would you rather have insane top speed or perfect handling? If you had to pick only one, which one are you taking? Because I'll be honest, if I'm cruising like this, I'd pick handling almost every time. A car that feels planted is so much more fun than a car that's technically fast but feels like it's skating. One thing Vehicle Legends does really well is road variety. You've got highways that let the car stretch out. You've got tight corners that expose bad handling instantly. You've got tunnels that make the engine echo in the most satisfying way. And then you've got city roads where it's more about vibe than speed. And that's why I love no objective driving. Because you start to feel how your car reacts to different parts of the map. It's like you're actually getting to know the car instead of just watching numbers. Also, am I the only one who thinks some cars feel faster than they are, and some cars feel slower than they are? Like, you'll be in one car doing 220 and it feels chill, and then you switch cars and 180 feels like you're about to teleport into a wall. It's all about the sound, the camera feel, the way the car moves. That stuff matters. Another thing I like doing while I drive is people watching. Not in a creepy way, like car watching. You can tell so much about a player just by the way they drive past you. Some players are clearly testing a new car. Straight lines, sudden braking, random turns. Some are flexing, revving, swerving, trying to get attention. And some are just cruising with a clean build, minding their business. And I swear, the cleanest builds always belong to the people who aren't trying to be noticed. They just casually drive by and you're like, wait, that combo is perfect. Sometimes I get more build inspiration from random players than from the dealership. You see a wheel choice you never would have tried. A color combo that shouldn't work, but it does. A car you completely ignored suddenly looks insane because someone built it right. Let me ask you something. What's one car in Vehicle Legends that you think is underrated? Not the obvious hypercars everyone talks about. I mean a car that surprised you, something you bought because you were curious, and then it ended up being way more fun than you expected. Because some of the best cars aren't the most expensive ones. Some cars just have personality. They handle a certain way. They sound a certain way. They look good without needing a million cosmetics. And honestly, personality is what makes a car worth keeping. You can always buy faster, but you can't always buy "this feels right." Okay, another hot take. Loud builds aren't automatically bad. I know I said I prefer clean builds, but loud builds can be fun if they're done with intention. Like, if you're going loud, commit, make it a theme, make it a style. Don't just throw every color on the car like you hit randomize and closed your eyes. Because I've seen builds that look like the car got into a fight with a paint store. And I'm like, respectfully, what happened here? But then I'll see someone with a loud build that's actually cohesive. Matching colors, matching wheels, matching vibe, and I'm like, okay, that's art. If you had to pick a theme for your dream build, what would it be? All blacked out, classic silver, track build, retro, neon cyberpunk, VIP luxury? I'm curious what people actually like. And while we're on the topic of themes, I feel like every player goes through phases. First phase, I want the fastest thing possible. Second phase, I want the rarest thing possible. Third phase, wait, I actually want my garage to look good. And once you hit that third phase, it's over. You start caring about the little details. Wheels, stance, paint finish, body kit choices. Suddenly you're spending more time customizing than driving. Speaking of driving, one of my favorite things to do is just pick a road and commit to it. No map, no GPS, just vibes. You take turns based on what looks interesting, and you end up in places you forgot existed. And that's how you find the best spots in the game. The best tunnel, the best skyline view, the best place to take thumbnails, the best stretch of road where the car just feels smooth. Actually, quick question, do you care about thumbnails in driving videos? Like, do you click because the car looks good? Or do you click because the title is interesting? Or do you click because the vibe is chill? For me, if I see a clean car at a clean location, I'm clicking, because I already know the video is probably going to be satisfying. Here's something I've noticed. When you're just cruising, you start paying attention to how the car behaves in small moments, like the steering response. Does it feel twitchy? Does it feel smooth? The braking, does it stop clean, or does it feel like you're sliding? The stability, does it stay planted, or does it feel like it's floating? Those tiny details are what make a car enjoyable. And that's why I don't think the best car is a single answer. The best car depends on how you play. If you drag race, you'll care about different things than someone who cruises. If you drift, you'll care about different things than someone who does laps. If you just like collecting, you care about looks and rarity more than performance. So what kind of player are you? Racer, drifter, cruiser, collector, or a mix? Okay, let's do a little garage philosophy for a second. I think every garage should have a few types of cars. You need at least one car that's pure speed, your serious car. You need at least one car that's pure vibe, your cruising car. And then you need one wildcard car, something weird, something fun, something you keep because it makes you smile. Like a car that's not objectively the best at anything, but you'll never sell it. You know what I mean. What's your wildcard car? The one you keep even if it's not meta. Another thing that makes cruising fun is server energy. Some servers are dead quiet. Some servers are chaotic. Some servers have random car meets happening in the most unexpected places. And I love stumbling into that. You'll be driving normally, and suddenly you see like 10 cars parked up, people revving, everyone showing off builds. That's when the game feels social, even if you're not saying a word. And that's also when you see the most interesting builds. People get creative when they're trying to stand out, but the best ones still look intentional. Also, can we talk about how funny it is when someone pulls up next to you and just starts revving like it's a challenge? Like, bro, I'm literally just cruising. I'm not emotionally prepared for a random street race right now, but it's still fun, because even if you don't race, those little moments make the server feel alive. Let me give you a question you can answer while you watch. If you could add one feature to Vehicle Legends, what would it be? Better photo mode? More map areas? More customization? Better engine sounds? More weather options? More interior details? Because imagine this game with dynamic weather, like rain at night with reflections, or a sunrise that actually changes lighting gradually. That would be insane for cruising videos. Okay, another thought. I think a lot of people forget that you don't always need to be progressing to have fun. Not every session has to be grinding money or unlocking something. Sometimes the reward is just the feeling of driving a car you like. And that's the vibe today. It's just a relaxing drive with some car talk, some hot takes, and some questions to keep you involved. If you're still here, I appreciate you. That means you're either enjoying the vibe or you're the kind of person who likes long videos in the background. Either way, welcome to the club. I'm the same way. I love long videos that don't demand all my attention. Alright, so where does this car land for me? It's not the fastest thing I own. It's not the rarest. It's not the biggest flex. But it's one of the most enjoyable cars to drive, and that matters more than people admit. This is a keeper car. The kind you keep because it feels right, not because it's the top of a leaderboard. And I'm thinking of doing more videos like this. Different cars, different vibes. Maybe clean builds only. Maybe budget cars only. Maybe underrated cars, where I pick cars people don't talk about and just cruise them for a whole episode. Or even joining random servers and rating builds I see naturally. No setup, no forced car meet, just whatever happens, happens. If you had to pick the next video's theme, what would you pick? Clean build showcase? Underrated cars? Budget garage? Engine sound tier list? Map vibe tour? Because I can turn this into a full series if you want it. And the best part is, these videos don't need to be stressful. It's just driving, talking, and letting the game be what it is. At the end of the day, games are supposed to feel good. Not just look impressive. Not just be efficient. Feel good. And today felt good. Just cruising, no pressure, no stress. So yeah, this car stays in the garage. If you made it this far into the video, I genuinely appreciate it. Whether you were listening closely or just letting it play in the background, thanks for being here. Drop a comment with your underrated car pick or tell me what theme you want next. And if you want more chill driving videos like this, you already know what to do. Until next time, enjoy the drive.